From the time she was a little girl, Denise Blankinship loved to fly. In fact, she had plenty of opportunity because her dad was a pilot. He was an international airline pilot, and Denise had plenty of chances to get behind the controls of planes as she was growing up. Well, she became a pilot, not just any pilot. She became one of the first female captains of a major airline in the United States and was the second female captain to become internationally certified. Today, she still flies international for one of the world's great airlines, an American airline, and she had a chance a while back to look at Max International. Now, it wasn't a happy circumstance that led to that. As you know, the airline industry went through a major problem after 9/11, and a lot of pilots lost their pensions or portions of their pensions, and Denise was no exception. So she lost her retirement, but she continued to fly because she loves to fly, and she loves her airline that she flies with. However, she thought, you know what? If I'm going to really be secure in my retirement, I can't depend on anybody else. I've got to get out and do something. And about that time, a friend of hers introduced her to maxgxl. She got on the product. She saw extraordinary changes that were really beneficial to her as an international pilot, and decided to go ahead and become an independent Max associate. We had a chance to sit down with Denise at our international convention last September. Let's take a look.
Denise, you have a very unique career. Tell us what you have done in your past.
Well, I'm currently a airline pilot for major airlines, and I'm flying international.
Wow.
Yeah.
A female one. Were you the first, second, third?
I was one of the first to fly in the industry. My father and I were the first father-daughter airline pilots, and then father-daughter captains. Yeah.
Wow, what a legacy. And now you're creating a new legacy with Max. How did you get into the Max?
Last summer I was invited to a Max meeting, and I was going really for some friends of mine that I really thought a lot of. And when I walked in and I saw the corporate team, and I saw a company that was standing for all the things that I were dear to my heart, for integrity, to me, I felt like it was very much of everything that I felt I wanted to be a part of. Mm-hmm. And I had lost all of my retirement in 2003. So I thought, you mean there's a company that really cares? There's a company that really wants to promote something just because it's really good for people? And that really caught my attention.
Well, with being such a professional yourself, I bet that's a difficult thing to do. There's a lot of companies that don't offer that anymore.
No, ma'am. I have not been exposed to a company like this, I don't believe, ever. They had the right goals, the right intentions.
Were you a little skeptical at all because it was with network marketing, or?
I was skeptical until I walked into the door and I saw the corporate team. And I had been praying for something like this, and what I didn't know is that my husband died 2.5 weeks later.
Oh my.
And I believe God put Max in my life for many different reasons.
So what has happened since that decision to move forward with Max?
Well, the first month, the first 4 days, I contacted several of my friends and people I had worked with in the past. And this was a little hard to do. It's sometimes easier, though, saying it's easier to give birth than to go revive the dead. And I was so excited, they knew it had to be the real thing. So I was really blessed. In a couple of days, I made silver. But
in a what?
In a couple of days, by the end of the month, I was silver.
Wow.
But then when my husband passed away, it sort of slowed me up. But Max is so great because there's a team. Everybody's helping everybody. So my team members, my upline, they just took over, and they just continued to help me in my business when so many times I couldn't work it.
Do you feel like I've felt from people I've interviewed over the past couple of days that there's more of a feeling of family in this company?
Oh yes, definitely. And you're not by yourself. This is what we're trying to share with people. The products are incredible, but you're not there by yourself. Everyone's willing to help you. You're a team, and as a team, you can do anything.
That's true. Mm-hmm. So what do you see for yourself in the next 5 years with Max?
Well, I want this to be my career. Fortunately, I can fly a few more years. They extended the retirement age for the airlines, but this is where my passion is. My passion's been to help people, always in the health field, but now to help people financially and to let them know that they can start dreaming again and they can accomplish their dream.
That's an important part right now in this very dismal world, isn't it?
Oh yes, people are afraid, and people don't know where to turn. And I know that God's in control, and I just believe that this is one of the things that He has given us to help us, not only in our health but in our finances.
Thank you for being with us. Is there anything else you want to add before we close up?
Yes, I'd like to just say how incredible the product really is. And the people I've been working with, and they'll call you on the phone and they'll give you their testimonies, and you just say, you're just able to bless people. You're really able to help people with their health. And everyone should look into all the Max products. They're incredible.
Thanks so much.